What is up, flock? Feenix here, and welcome back to another solo FS91 video. This is gonna be me today. There's gonna be no roleplay, no none of that. This is a whole thing I'm doing. I'm gonna keep going until we get a final answer and we start the whole group stuff. So, anywho. So, if you guys did not pay attention to Instagram or the community tab here on my channel, sorry I don't have the no collision camera on. But if you guys weren't paying attention to those, you wouldn't know that we were having a, I guess like a playoff sort of thing, to choose the color scheme for the secondary department we're going to be running in the public series. So, I put it up on the community tab. You guys could vote over there. We did it in matches though. So here are our 4 winners. We had 4 different matches, 8 different trucks, and I'm still blown away at this. I don't know how my 3 least favorite ended up winning. I don't know. So one thing I did notice is that the first option in each match won. So each one of these were listed first, and they all roughly received around the same percentage. I mean, when I say roughly around the same percentage, I'm talking about within 10% of each other. They all received the same amount of percentage, or not same, roughly the same amount of percentage, the win. So I don't know if people were just going in and selecting the first one, or what have you. So this next round, we're going to play a little bit of, we're going to do some experimenting. So just keep that in mind when you see the next one. So there's a next one. So there's going to be a whole nother bracket. And then this is gonna be confusing for me, but super simple for you. So the first pairing we had was the white with the blue stripe, one of my favorites. It's the only one that I like that won, and it beat out the really tough one, and it sucks. But this one will live again. You'll see in just a second. But it beat out the red over the white, which I was thoroughly shocked. I don't know how those two, my 2 favorite, got put up next against each other the first round. We have the black and yellow paint scheme. It beat out the orange and white paint scheme, which I am absolutely in love with. I don't know how people don't like this. I know that orange and white's not everybody's thing, but what's it, West End, East End, one of those two. It's a fire company in Shippensburg, Pennsylvania. I'm absolutely in love with the paint job. I don't know why. I think it's awesome. This is as close as I could get the Rosenbauer to look like it. So, it'll get another chance. Just so you know, you haven't seen the last of it. I'm pulling for those two, but I'm going to keep it fair. You guys will find out here soon. Then we have the blue and white, which I don't like it as it is. I found a way to make it a little bit better. I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm just gonna keep it the way it is for the contest. But I have found a way to make this a little bit more to my liking, so that's how that will work. And it beat out the white with the red stripe, which we'll run over here because I don't have the animation map trigger in because I'm a noob. I forgot to put it in with a collision camera, so I beat out that one. And then last but not least, the orange, the black over the orange, the Featherville colors lost out to the god-awful lime green and black. I don't understand how this thing's so ugly. It's just ugly. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. So I don't understand how it won, but somehow it did. So there is your first 4 semifinalists, I guess you could say. I don't know if it's semifinal. No, it's not semifinal. It'll be the I don't know. I don't know what comes before the semifinals. The semifinals? Just don't know the semi in the front of it? I don't know. So these 4 will move on to the next round. The 4 back there, 2 of the 4 we're saying goodbye to. So long, sayonara, see ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. So let's hop back in our for sure truck. This is going to be our for sure skin for a first department that we're going to be running here on the public match. And public game, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. It's not a server. It's going to be a hosted game, so I'm calling it a public game. Where are we going? We're going over here. All right, so we have new contenders entering the battle. I guess you can say the battle for the chance to be the new department. I got a couple of suggestions, and also I looked up a couple other options for skin ideas. So thank you for all those who put an idea out there. I much appreciate it. Some of them were used, some of them meh. Like a lot of people were asking for red and black. I said it in the last one. I don't want to do red and black. Red and black's been beaten like a dead horse. Same with the white over the red. Those are the two most common colors for fire trucks, and I just didn't want to do the same thing over and over again. I wanted to do something a little bit different, something that people really haven't done. So yeah, that's where we're going. So the first matchup will be the black over dark green. I actually really like this. I don't like the lime green, but I actually like the dark green. I'm not a huge fan of this dark of a green. I think I gotta lighten it up just a bit. I think it looks a whole lot better as a white. All I did was take the one next to this, flip the colors, and then change the white to the black. So I think this one needs to be a little bit lighter. But yeah, I do like the green and the black. I think that looks pretty good. And then we have the green and white. This was I can't remember the name of the department. Someone shared the whole department, and it was all Seagraves, and it was so beautiful. I liked it. So this is what that's inspired off of. The dark green over the white. I think it looks really, really good. So this one is going to be a heated competition. Over here, someone suggested dark gray with a blue line, and I did it. I didn't really like how it turned out with the just the blue line, so I went through and did this, and I like this a lot. I like the dark gray. I like the gray with the blue. I think the blue top and the blue stripe, it just pops. I like it. So this is I'm hoping this one moves to the final. It's gonna be so hard to choose from the finalists, especially if the ones I like make it, because I've fallen in love with some of these color schemes. Like I really like the dark green over white. I really like the orange one, the orange and white one that we have. I really like the red over white. I really like the blue stripe with the white. Not so much a fan of it on the gray, but I do like it on the white, and I really like this one for some reason. It's just unique. It stands out, and that's what I'm really going for in this series, is something that nobody really has done. I mean, this is borderline. I haven't seen anyone do. Oh, call 911. Just got hit by a truck. This is close. I mean, I've seen other people do similar stuff, and you know, it's not complete yet, but it's close. So this is another reason why I really didn't want to do the black over red or the white, because I mean, this is basically it, just a combination of black. Cause we got the gray, you know. Anywho, so I wanted to do a different department, a different color. So that's where we're at. The next two, as you guys see, it's alright. Yeah, cat's out of the bag. The next two we have up is this blue, which is a little bit different than the other blues. It's like a paler blue, and I found this one on a website, and I kind of just I gravitated toward it. I don't know why. I think it's because of it's the black over the blue, and then it has the white stripe down the side. It's definitely unique. It's not like anything else I've done, so that's why I was just kind of drawn to it. I googled what unusual fire trucks colors or something like that, and it came up with a whole Flickr image or a photo gallery or whatever with a bunch of different ones in there. A lot of them were yellow, which was weird because there's a lot of departments around here that are yellow, so it's not totally uncommon for me to see a yellow fire truck, and like it's the second most common color next to like red, so I didn't understand that one. The majority of the images were of yellow fire trucks, so it kind of threw me for a loop. But I saw this one. It was like on an old, I think, Seagrave, like an old flat top Seagrave, and I just gravitated towards it. So this is another one of my favorites. Yeah, so I don't know what else to say about it. It's awesome. And then someone suggested the white over yellow, And this is very common where I live. I think there's 2 or 3 departments around where I live that run the white over the yellow. So I just kind of swapped the black with white instead of having the black over yellow. Did the white over yellow. I'm not too unhappy with it, but I'm not like enthused by it. It's not like some of these other ones that I've done. It just doesn't make me go wow. You know, I don't know. It's like a pastel yellow too. I don't know how that. The neon colors really don't work in Farm Sim. I don't know. With Paint.net, someone might be able to get a better coloring than what I can with a different program. But I use Paint.net, and getting the neon colors right, just it doesn't work for me for some reason. So yeah, we did that. And then the last pairing is going to be my 2 favorites that did not make it from the last set. So this is kind of like the redemption round for these 2. I'm absolutely in love with these 2 trucks. I really don't want to see either one of them go. So to keep it fair, since I'm bringing them back for another round and giving them another shot, I put them up against each other so that way only one will make it to the next round. And it sucks because I really like them. I even went back to this and changed this so the orange comes down, like it does on the actual trucks. They don't use Rosenbauer though. They use flat top Pierce. I think Enforcers. I'm not 100% certain on that. So, but doesn't go across the whole truck. But that's the only way I could get the Rosenbauers to look right. So. Yeah, I don't know why this didn't receive more votes than it did, because I absolutely love this skin. It's unique, and it's kind of goes with the channel. And the same with the red over white. I don't know why people didn't like this. It's the closest thing to an actual like fire truck coloring that I've done. So I don't know, but that's gonna do it for today. Short and sweet video. Round 2 will start later today. I'll have all the listings up for you guys and pictures of each of the trucks so you can go in and see them and look them over again, and then you guys can choose. Well, not picture. Oh, I put up side pictures just so you guys knew which ones you were voting for. So yeah, it will be up later today, and then after that bracket, we'll move into the next stage, which will be the winners versus the winners of this round. And then that would narrow it down to 8. So the next round will narrow it down to 4, and then the next round will narrow it down to 2. And the winner of that one will be the department colors we use. So that's how I'm going to do it. I'm still looking for names. We're going to do the same thing with the names. So if you guys have any town name ideas, and please don't make it stuff like, don't make it. Someone suggested Dover, which is a town. The capital of the state I live in. I didn't want to use that. Don't make it Delaware names. Someone suggested like Sandy, which is in GTA, and I didn't really like that. So come up with something unique names, and we'll see what we can come up with. And I'll sit down and come up with. It would be better for me to come up with a couple once I narrow down which trucks we're gonna use. So. Anyway, it won't be this long and drawn out. The color things I kind of went crazy with. So anyway, that's going to do it for today's video, guys. If you guys did like the video, be sure to leave a like down below. If you guys want to see future FS901 videos here in Farm Sim 17, be sure to click subscribe. And as always, guys, thank you so very, very much for watching. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.